both of these teams. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Austin Simmons, a play fake. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The run inside. It's Cobb. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Off the left side, it's Hardy. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Simmons. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. He breaks a tackle.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. And it doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback making adjustments. Brown will throw it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. Pulls it in down the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Man, that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Finding some room. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our...
Touchdown, Tiger! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. To begin the drive. Picks up the 1st down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. It's complete to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Switch it. 776 captain. 776 captain.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Brown wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, give to Hardy.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Simmons on the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Throwing Simmons. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Great job working the slant by the wide receiver. Man coverage, so he's got to be physical. He's got to win at the line of scrimmage, cross that defender's face, and make a contested catch. Very well done.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Now sliding to his left. Touchdown, Tigers! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to take a shot. Makes the grab on the right. He's loose down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And he tacked on the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Simmons on play action. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Hardy. They didn't even let that one get started as they stuff things up in the middle, and the clock winds down here late in the 2nd quarter. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here's Simmons to throw. Oh, they're after him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Brown will throw it. He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to throw on first down. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half, and on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Looking for a gap. It's Cobb. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20 to 14. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 8 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Longhorns coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. It brings them to 2-2 on the season following a big road win.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He leaves it with the back. Got a little grass. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Quickly complete. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield.
Oh, what a move to get room. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback may change this route. Brown wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for room, it's Cobb. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's a give to Hardy. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. You get the big play, now to pay it off. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Right back to Hardy. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll give it to Hardy. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
They'll run it with Hardy. And he's in! Touchdown, Missouri! The Tigers are back on top. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
And the extra point is good. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. There's some room. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Got his man down the middle. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
In the red area, it's Cobb. Got some room in under the goal line. And he's in. Pounding his way in for a score. Touchdown, Auburn. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Simmons fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Austin Simmons firing again. Throws to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Throwing Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. The Tigers are back on top.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the run, it's Cobb. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Mizzou will use its 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Brown wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it along the sideline. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
And it's so fitting that that completion ices the game and wins it for his team. This quarterback's looked really good all game, David. He's been in a nice rhythm. He's been making good decisions, taking care of the football, and just putting the offense in good positions. Really nice to see that completion at the end win this thing.
Oh, and it's so frustrating defensively because, dude, I've had no answers. I can't stop him. He's been good all game long. Not surprising. Late in the game, they still can't stop him. They get the first down right there to ice this one away. And this defense, they've got some adjustments they're going to have to make. Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
3rd and 11. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited.